They place an additional humanitarian burden on those countries. We must do our utmost to come to their assistance.
Mrs. Costello.
Sorry, Chair, I share with other members the condemnation, the shock and the dismay expressed by Lady Ashton about the situation in Syria. As Chair of the Parliament's delegation to the Palestine Legislative Council, I want to focus my remarks, though, on the Middle East peace process. I very much welcome the Council conclusions of the 14th of May committing the EU to the two-state solution, giving Palestinian people the right to nationhood and self-determination, while at the same time respecting the Israeli people's rights to live safely within their own borders. However, the window for a two-state solution is closing rapidly as the peace process is faltering. Israel continues to develop and construct illegal settlements illegal under international law in the West Bank. Planning and zoning laws are being used with impunity to dispossess the Palestinian people of East Jerusalem and destroy infrastructure throughout the West Bank, often built with EU funding. Mining and quarrying activities deemed to be illegal again under international law are continuing apace at a cost of $720,000 to the Palestinian Authority. Lady Ashton, I'd like to ask you, how can we ensure that there are consequences for the breaches in international law? How can we preserve East Jerusalem as a future capital of two states? How can we ensure that there will be a cessation of evictions and demolitions in Area C? How can we prevent the spread of the illegal settlements? And can we ensure the release of administrative detainees unless they are actually charged with criminal offences under law? We need to ensure that there are consequences for the breaches of international law. And Lady Ashton, I'd like to ask you how you're going to deal with this. Thank you.
Thank you. Mrs. Costello, you were going rather fast, and the interpreters have a button they can press which shows a red light here. I didn't stop you because you were in full flow, but I would urge colleagues to try and keep their speeches to the time, but don't rush. So cut rather than expand your speech. Mrs.